Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of NBC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Wednesday, March the 4th. The force continues to be with us. Market is going berserk out there with huge volumes, extreme volatility, history being made as we speak. March 4th today, 10 o'clock ISM manufacturing, and at 10:30 crude inventories. The rest of the week is pretty light in reference to reports that are going to be affecting our operations or our trading, since they happen way before the bell. Okay, let's quickly jump to our analysis chart with our daily chart. Here's a good view and overall view of what's happening in this market here. As you can see, off the all-time highs, breaking through all these clear and important support areas, including the 200 SMA and this trend line that we have here. In this area here, we had anticipated that this was where the price level was going to next test support. It held, completely held. It's a complete reversal of 100% from back in October 2019 to the high, excuse me, and we have gotten right down to the actual tick, to the actual price. Complete reversal. But just remember, it took us from October all the way to, let's say, December. So we have October, November, December, January, February, almost 5 months to get down here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to get down here. So what we've gained in 5 months, we literally lost in a week. Now, we did have one of the biggest drops in the market in overall, but we also, on Monday, we had the largest gain in one day in the market. So it's very, very strange times. So obviously, the type of adaptation that you have during these types of market is very critical. It's not just where to place your entry; it's more importantly where to place your stop, because of the huge swings. Let's jump to much more of our analysis charts here. I have a much larger time frame here I want to share with you. Here is a bigger view of the market here. As you can see, coming off the all-time high straight down. This is just 1 week of work. Market finding that bottom. There's the bottom that I was talking to you about. Market slowly but surely working its way back up. We have several resistance areas here to the upside, which we're projecting ultimately. But the key is going to be here. The key, anything that happens in this area here, along this trend line here. If this trend line holds the market, we can continue to see slowly but surely recovery of the market. If this market breaks this trend line and it goes to retest this area down here, you're going to see some even worse panic. I know it's hard to imagine worse panic, but you're going to see worse panic, because now it's seriously taking a dive, this market. It's more than, we're beyond market correction levels right now. We're basically tanking to the downside, and there's no other way to look about it. And it's all traced to coronavirus and so on and so forth. Whether you accept the fact that the hysteria is acceptable or it's just a bunch of hype, it's irrelevant at this point. The fact is that that's how the market is reading it, and therefore we have to trade the market that we see, not the market that we believe we should have. So just keep your eyes open for these areas here. This area here to the downside, anything below here is going to be panic. And of course, anything above here is going to start moving the market higher, slowly but surely higher. All right, let's look at one another of our analysis charts here. And this one's a little bit closer to home. We're between yesterday's intraday high and intraday low. Market is basically oscillating. Here's a key support area here. Market is basically oscillating between these two areas here. It kind of failed to continue to the higher end, but it also failed to the low end. So basically the market is retesting. The question is, what's the market going to do? Is it going to break this area, or is it going to move lower to retest down here? And that's where we find ourselves right now. And that's where you can see it more clearly on our literal trade chart. Let's go to our trade chart here. And here's where we are. Market trend line break, support resistance, trend line break. Here's your resistance. Here's your previous resistance, now turning support. So when the market was here, as the market breaks the trend line, expectation of support is right down here, you see. So right now it's bouncing off that area. What is the market going to do next? That's the key. To me, I need to see a break between this area here or this area here, similar to what I showed you briefly. before I get interested in this market at all. I am not interested in getting whiplash within here. This is a really tough trending market here. It's trending up, but look at the swings, these huge, deep swings, deep swings, just huge, deep swings. No matter which way you look at it, you have these deep swings, which makes it very important for you to understand where you're expecting the swing lows to be to the upside here and where to place your stops. So right now, as long as the market remains in this posture, within this area here, general strength still remains up. So I'm looking to the upside, but I need a break. I need a break, and I'm looking literally anything short unless we break this area here, right? Let me know what you think. Hope you have a great trading session, and we'll talk to you soon.